So tonight's class is majorly about standing out. How do you stand out as a creative? You know, most of us. Okay, here is it. Let me put it this way. In whatsoever field you are in, there is always this target for everybody that I want to be the best. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to achieve this, I want to be at the top of my game, I want to be one of the best and all that. Well, the thing is, you don't necessarily have to be the best. Okay, because I really don't think that's a race you will ever want to run. You may not win it. Because where your best finish, that's where somebody else's best starts. Do you get? So you may not, well, you may be the best in your community, on your street, or in your local government, on your state, but it takes a lot to be the best in the world. All right. The reason why most times we always say I want to be the best in the world is so that we will keep competing with ourselves. We keep getting better day by day. But the best you can do, or the most realistic thing you can do, is to stand out. Be different. Okay, you don't necessarily have to be the best, but be different. Be unique. Be extremely good at what you do. That is one way to quantify it. We can always say that this guy is different. He's unique at what he does and he knows his stuff. Then when you fit into that shoe, you can stand anywhere in the world and speak as an authority in that field. Do you get? You don't necessarily have to be the best. In fact, all these beauty pageant that they do, Miss World, Miss this, Miss that, the most beautiful girl in whatever country you are from, the most beautiful girl in the world, and all those things. If we really want to, class it, or if we really want to select, is there anybody that is the most beautiful girl in the world? No, beauty is relative. What you perceive as beautiful may not be appealing to me. So there is actually nobody termed as the most beautiful girl in the world, or the most. I saw one list like that, top 5 most handsome men in the world. I'm like, really? Because what I call handsome may not be what you call handsome. You get? Although when it comes to those areas, there is a lot of criteria and all that they bring into it: intelligence, confidence, prowess, and all those things. But when it comes to when we are just terming like beauty, the most beautiful girl in the world, is not usually the most beautiful girl in the world. So that's just the point. It may even be, you may even find one girl in one village that is even more beautiful than your so-called most beautiful girl in your country. Do you get? So don't aim to be like the best cinematographer in the world, because if there's anybody holding that title right now, it is because we know about the person. There might be people that we don't even know about that are extremely better than such people. Do you get? In fact, there are people that, have you seen people that they don't really talk much, but they know a lot? And if you don't get close to them, you won't get to know that they know a lot, because they don't talk much. They know a lot, but they don't project it. They just keep it to them. So only people who move close to them enough can know that this person knows a lot. But then there's another person that doesn't know much, but projects that little that he or she knows. Projects it a lot, in such a way that people believe that he knows everything. So if they are selecting the best, in that category. They will definitely select the person that is outspoken, person that is projecting him more. They will believe that this person is the best at what he does, not knowing that he just knows how to project himself well. Do you get? So you don't necessarily have to be the best, but be good at what you do. Be extremely good. Stand out in your own class. Stand out. Be separate. Be distinct. So I'm going to give you a few. I'm going to give you. What should I call it now? The different ways in which you can stand out at your craft, at what you do as a creative. Okay, the number one thing I'm going to give you that is going to make you stand out is know your craft. All right, know your craft, know it extremely well. When I say know your craft, it is not by magic. See, the thing is this. Let me tell you this. When I started learning videography, video editing, and all that, I have people that I was looking up to when I started. I have people that have been doing it. I will see their work. I'll be like, man, this thing is crazy. I want to be like this guy. I knew people like that around me, far away from me. But when I started today, those people that I used to look up to, I no longer look up to them again, because they are no longer up for me to look up to. Do you get? I've been able to learn. I've been able to grow so fast that, if possible, they now look up to me. Do you get what I'm saying? So the thing is, it is life. You are permitted to overtake anybody. The question is how crazy you are, or the question is how hungry are you to overtake? How crazy are you to learn, to consume, to, the point here is that you are not competing against your peers. Don't compete against your peers. Don't compete against people around you or people you see that are doing better than you. Don't compete against them. Always compete against yourself. And how do you compete against yourself? Set standards. Let the standard you are looking up to, let it be a world-class standard. When it is a world-class standard, when you make some little achievement, it will not get into your head. When you make some little successes here and there, people start hailing you. You won't feel you've arrived because of that. You will know that I'm not even halfway yet, because see what people are doing. These people are still the same human being as you. In some cases, their skin color is just different. It doesn't mean they have a better brain or something. They may be in a better environment, enabling environment, but it doesn't mean they are more brilliant than you. It doesn't mean they know this thing more than you. Do you get? I've seen white people, should I say it like this? I've seen your so-called people that are different skinned, right? That you think when you say white man, you almost want to worship them, or you want to take pictures with them, so that some way it will just make you look relevant or something. I don't know. That's a general mindset that we all have to break at some point. Just feel, what's that? It doesn't make me less or make me better than I used to be if I take a picture with a white guy. It's not about the skin color, it's about what is in the head. It's about the quality of your mind. Do you get? It's a standard. Sears that a man diligent in his business, he will stand before kings and not mere men. So kings are great people. It doesn't matter their skin color. As far as you are a king, the criteria that determines if you're a king or not is what you have upstairs. Your mind, the quality of your mind. That's what terms you as a king or not a king. Do you get? So learn your craft well, grow as fast as you can, set standards for yourself, higher standards, not people in your vicinity, not all these people. No, give yourself a very high standard and keep running after it. One of my major fears is that there are people that I've seen in like 5 years ago or 6 years ago, and then you get to see them today, and you guys just have a conversation and you realize that they are still in the same state they used to be 5 years ago. That thing is as scary as something else. It's as scary as death, because the fact that month is going by, you shouldn't even remain the same. Don't talk of years going back and you remain the same. And then you wonder, what do they do with their life? What they do with their life is majorly survival. Don't let your life be about survival. Be intentional about what you are doing. Always grow. The knowledge you have yesterday is already stale. Seek new knowledge. Don't go throughout the year and not learn anything new. You can get carried away with doing gigs here and there that you don't even create time to learn more, because you've been getting some certain gigs, and most times those gigs are usually within a certain payment range. Do you get? Most gigs are usually just the same range of income like that, and you keep doing that year in, year out. Why not shut down for a while and learn more so that you can make more money? Do you get? So it is not just about you whiling away time. What is that time what value are you converting that time to? So you must learn, you must develop as crazily as you should. Are we following? Please, let's confirm if you are following.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you. All right. So another way to stand out at what you do is always outdo yourself. Any small thing that you've been given, outdo yourself. Do you get? For example, if I give two people clothes, maybe a white shirt to wash for me, I give this person, I give the same shirt, wash this shirt for me. That is all I said. Alright, so the first guy goes ahead, wash the shirt, and then dries it and brings it back to me. Say, here is your clothes, thank you. And then the second person goes, wash the shirt, dries it, irons it, folds it well, packages it, and then brings it to me. Do you see the mindset? It tells you that this second person outdid himself by going the extra mile, by doing what I didn't ask him to, even though I didn't ask for it, but then I would enjoy the result of what this second person is bringing than this first person. And all of a sudden, I will automatically have some form of disdain. Is it disdain? Some form of, I don't want to call it, let me say I will just kind of feel offended at this first person, because this person did this, went this extra mile without me asking. And then this person, I told you to wash, and you went ahead and washed the stuff and brought it back to me. Even though the first person didn't make any mistake or did anything wrong. But because this second person went extra mile, automatically he has raised the bar. So I'm expecting something more. That's what you do most times, that people don't come back to you when they patronize you. They don't come back to you. It is because you just did what everybody else would have done. But if you went extra mile, I was coming back. I traveled one time, so I was coming back. The boat I ordered from the airport to the house, he was telling me how that he checks on his clients when after he had dropped them off to their house. He checks on them. He texts them, "Hello ma, did you hope you're rested now? Did you reach home safely?" or something like that. Right in my presence, he called two of his clients that he dropped maybe a few hours ago that same day. He called them and was like checking on them. And I'm like, wow, this one is on another level. He may not really, the thing is just putting himself in the minds of those people, that's all. He's not doing anything special or anything. Do you get? But not all boat drivers do that. In fact, I've not met any boat driver that does that except that guy. Maybe there are just two of them in the whole of Nigeria. It's just a way of seeing how can I do this thing better. There was a time I ordered a suit and it's from a different location. I ordered it and then the person sent the suit down to me. And after the person sent the suit, I received the suit. The person never reached out to ask, how was it? Was it good? Was it? The person never. Obviously, the suit was bad. I couldn't even wear it. I had to give it out. But I said to myself that I will never patronize this person again in my life. Even though the person that recommended him, when you see something good on someone, you're like, who made this for you? And then the person recommends. Do you get? And then you patronize the person, and then you get that. You will vow that you will never do that again. So he on the other end might be wondering, why didn't I get a call or something from those little things? You send something to someone, you deliver a job, call and ask, how was it? Do you enjoy it? Do you like it? Is it good? What can I adjust? Maybe you delivered a gig to someone, a video or something. How was it? Have you seen it? Do you love it? Or maybe you sent a video and the person didn't reply, didn't give you any feedback. You should reach out and ask, how was it? Most time I've done that and the person will be like, oh, so sorry, I've not checked it. I'll check it and give you feedback. You get? Don't be afraid that they will give you corrections and then you don't want to reach out to them. They should let them give you corrections. That's what makes you different. And one thing I always do when I do something for someone and they give me corrections, I don't complain. I will do it for you. I'll give you correction, I'll do it no matter how many times you can do it, because I know not everybody can do this. Not everybody can be as patient as this. And because of that, they will keep coming to you. Even if one of those days they refuse to come to you, they try to patronize somebody else and try to do the same thing with that person, and then maybe after the second correction, the person is like, Ogawa, this thing I know they do is good like this, just manage it like that. And they are like, why is this guy angry? I do this with this guy and doesn't say anything. Well, let me just go back to my client. You see, when you're able to go through some certain discomfort for your people or for your clients, it may not count at that point, but they will come to realize that your kind is not much. That is a way of standing out. They will come to realize that your kind is not much. Do you understand? So those little things will make you stand out. Do you get? So when you give somebody or you render a service to someone, check back on them. Let them know. Even I have some clients that after a while I will reach out, I will call them, I'll text them. Hello, sir, are you doing well? It's been a while I've heard from you. Hope you are good. That's family and all that. And then most times they'll just reach out and be like, oh, I've been so busy. A lot have been happening. Oh, by the way, I have some stuff I would like you to do for me. And then that's it. So it's usually it goes beyond. It becomes more of relationship than transactions, because you've gone out of your way, you've left your comfort zone to do something for someone, what anybody will not always do, what normal people will not always do. So that's the point of standing out. Standing out just simply means you are ready to inconvenience yourself just for somebody to have their way. That's what standing out means. You get? So are you guys following? So standing out is a lot. I can
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I can keep on giving you different scenarios like that. Do you get? So when you one of the signs that will show that you are not preparing yourself for greatness. One of the signs that shows that you are not preparing yourself for greatness is if you render a service to someone and then the person complains about the service and then you start arguing with the person. It shows that you are going to stay that level you will stay there for a very long time. Because it means, number one, you are not patient. Number two, you are not willing to grow. Number three, you are just too stubborn. And when clients that matter, when they come across you and you give them that kind of attitude, they will never come again. In fact, some clients that you have, they are just waiting to get someone that is better than you. They will not think twice before they replace you. The reason why they are still patronizing you is because they've not seen somebody else that is barely available. Once they see, they will dump you immediately. They are just coping with your bad character here and there. The fact that, many people always say, that guy is very good, it's just that he lies a lot. Or that guy is very good, it's just that he's not patient, he gets angry too easily. Let's just cope with him and all that. You can be extremely good and be well-mannered. Don't say it's not this or that. You can have this and have that. You can have the both. Many people just you just kind of condition yourself that if the girl is beautiful, she'll be ill-mannered. And some say if the girl has a very good character, she's most likely not going to be beautiful. She only has inner beauty. Do you get? It doesn't have to be this or that. It can be the two. She can be beautiful and be well-mannered. It's just about what you want. The reason why you are seeing this or that is because you believe that life is about this or that. Do you get? So you can be extremely good at what you do and be extremely rich and still have good manners. You can just say what you want. What you believe is what you will see. That's it. So you can stand there, you can be unique at what you do and then be making waves. So, but when you are doing those things that you are inconveniencing yourself and all that, it may be painful, it may be somehow, but at the end of the day, it will pay off. So, guys, it's a lot, but I think we are going to have maybe another part, maybe a part 2 of this teaching. I think we are going to have, because I still have a lot to say, but I have to stop now because the night is a very long night for me. So, um, does anybody have questions from what we've discussed so far? If you have questions, you can type it or unmute yourself. Okay, Gift, you can go ahead.
All right. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for sharing so much with us. God bless you, sir.
Amen.
So, my question is from what you said concerning how to stand out as a creative. You made mention of something. You said one of the ways to stand out is to shut down for a while, to create time, to learn beyond what you already know. So, sir, my question is that how do you shut down for a period of time and still trying to find balance so that that period where you are learning more, being away, it's more like a retreat period, and you don't end up losing some of your clients or even potential gigs
Okay.
that can actually make.
Yeah, that's a very, very valid question. So, how do you shut down to learn while you do, while maintaining your clients and you're still working and you're still making ends meet? Because some people, the moment they shut down, they no longer get inflow. Now, the problem here, or the reason why you ask the question, is because you didn't understand what I meant by shut down. What I meant by shut down is not totally shut down. Okay, when I say shut down, it means there should be a period of time that your dominant activity for that period is learning. So this is how I do mine. You still do your work, you still do stuffs, but you just know that every day there should be a certain hour, maybe an hour or two every day for this period dedicated to learning, such that when I'm eating, I'm learning. When I'm instead of me, when I'm, we do this a lot. When you are eating, you are trying to watch a movie or something. Why not replace the movie with a video that is you are watching and you are learning more? Okay, those times you spend scrolling on Instagram and all those things, replace it with learning. Just make sure that that period, your most dominant activity, every 5 minutes you have here, every 1 hour you have here, every 30 seconds you have here, you are always learning on the go. In fact, you have an outline of videos that you must watch in that period of time. So you will always create time for it. That time that you're supposed to use to gist or to do other things that you normally do on your normal routine, you convert them into learning. So you don't have to not everybody has the luxury of shut down, I'm not going out, I'm staying indoors, I want to learn throughout. No, you may not be able to do that. But that season, your dominant activity, what you spend most of your time doing at that season, should be learning. I hope you get that.